Dear students, in this video or the series of a medicinal plants video, we will now going to learn about few more examples of a medicinal plants which can be used for the healing purpose of some wounds, for external or internal injuries, for curing some severe diseases, for the preparation of some traditional food recipes, or for the preparation of some cosmetics. So the very first example is mentha, or in a common language or a layman language, it is called as a mint leaves or a mint plant. So botanically, this plant is called as a Mentha peperacea. Commonly, it is called as a mint. It belongs to a family Labiaceae, and the leaves of mint plant has been used as a medicinal important plant or a part. Leaves is the part of that plant which can be medicinally used because it contains a phytoconstituents and a very good essential oil which is named as a menthol. Now these mint leaves has been rich in flavonoid, caffeic acid, romaric acid, limonene, and because of all these phytochemical constituents, it makes these leaves of the mint plant highly good and effective essential oils. Now, as we studied that because of the essential oils and phytoconstituents which is present in the leaf of mint, it is now medicinally used in many different ways. In a very common language, it can also called as a peppermint. Now, mint leaves has been used as a neuroprotective effect. It has an antibacterial activity, antifungal, antiviral, anti-tumorous activity. It is a chemoprotective. Now leaf of the mint has been used in the preparation of various food recipes, example as a chutney. Then in a cosmetic products also mint can be used, and as we talk about to cure some infections or a disease, mint leaves are very good in terms of stomach ache. It reduces the stomach pain, it reduces the cramps, and it helps to curing the diarrhea. Now essential oil, as we all know that how essential oils is nowadays in so much of demand that these essential oils has been used in the preparation of several cosmetics, several soap products, several face washes, and because of the presence of essential oils on the leaf of mint, it has been used in the preparation of various cosmetic products. Not only just a cosmetic products, but these essential oils helps for the reducing the sicknesses, nausea, and it is also good in raising the internal heat of their body. Now the next medicinally important plant, which is giloy. This giloy is not so common medicinally important plants, but after the pandemic and the COVID, many people started knowing what is a giloy and what are the medicinal uses of that. So botanically, it is called as the Tinospora cordifolia. Commonly, it is called as a giloy, belonging to the family Menispermaceae, and the leaves of a giloy plant has so much of medicinal importance and a medicinal values which helps in curing of many diseases, and it also uses in the cosmetic products as well. Now leaves of giloy are rich in protein, calcium, phosphorus, and from the leaf of the giloy we can extract the flavonoids, alkaloids, glycosides and menthol content. Hence all these constituents makes a giloy plant medicinally important. Now as we talk about it is medicinally important plant, earlier this plant was not so common. But after the pandemic, during the COVID time, where the immunity was a very important for each and every one of us, at that time, Giloy has been sold in a market in terms of many different formulations. There were some syrups or some kadas which has been preparing in a day-to-day houses, or there are some ready-made kada and some syrups which has been started distributing in markets. In all that product, Giloy was used because Giloy is stated, research has stated that Giloy has a very high percentage of constituents which can help to boost your immunity. And as we all know, during a COVID pandemic time, immunity was the key to be safe. So to raise the immunity, to keep our immunity at a higher level, people started consuming giloy, or they started adding the leaves of a giloy in their kadas and everything. These giloy medicinally important plants has not only just uses as boosting the immunity, but it also helps in preparing of so many cosmetics, because it helps in reducing the skin diseases. It keeps your skin healthy. So to giloy plant and the leaves of the giloy plant has been used in the preparation of many cosmetics and the medicines which is used for the skin infection. Along with the skin infection, it helps in boosting the bone health. It reduces the cancer, and a very important uses of a giloy plant, that it has been used in curing and reducing the diabetes. As we all know that diabetes is a very common disease nowadays. So to reduces the diabetes, in many medicines and many injections which a diabetic person uses every day, giloy has been a part of that medicine. As we have already discussed, that it is used as a very powerful medicinal plant for boosting your immune system. It also helps to cure a higher extent, to cure a HIV disease also. The extract and the essential oil which is there from giloy leaves has been used in many different health as a neurotoxic. It helps in a mental health, a kidney health, and everything. So these are some very important uses of giloy. And the last medicinally important plant is a fennel. Now, botanically, it is called as a Phoenucleum vulgare. Commonly, it is known as a fennel, belonging to the family Umbelliferae. Now, it is used as a dried, ripened fruit. Fennel can be used as a fresh fruit, and it can be used as a dried fruit as well. Now, fennel is in a day-to-day life, in every household, fennel has been used as a spices. It contains a very good volatile oils. It also contains a very good and a high amount of constituents of a volatile oils, ketone, and many phenolic esters and many more constituents. Now, as we all know that fennel, we can have it as an fruit which is just a fresh fruit, and a fruit which has been dried fruit. Now, it is also called as a variali in a local language. That variali people may tend to have it as a refreshment purpose also, as a mouth refresher, and a dried product of a fennel has been used in a preparation of a spices. It is a part of a Indian traditional spices. As I have just discussed that a fresh fennel can be used as a mouth refreshing purpose, the dried fennel has also a many medicinally important uses. And the very important uses of that fennel is that in every food preparation recipes, the starting point of adding the fennel is very important. Why? Because to add each and every ingredient has its own uses, as it has its own importance. So to add a fennel, most in every recipe fennel has been added. So why it has been added and what is the uses of that? Because it makes your food easily digest in your stomach. Fennel is a product with the help of its phytoconstituent. It makes your food to easily digest. Helps in the process of digestion so fast. It also helps in curing the uh, intestinal worms. It also helps in sharpening your eyesight, eye irritation. Then, along with all these, fennel can also be used in reducing the obesity. Many people have a tendency to, in the early morning, as soon as they wake up, they have a cup of warm water with a fennel. It reduces the fat, excessive fat, obese content which is there in a person. So, it reduces the obesity. It eliminates the toxins which is there in your body, and it also helps in reducing the common cold, cough, And the main important uses of a fennel is that they are a antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and along with it, it helps to reduces many different types of stomach problems, starting from a stomach ache to diarrhea, constipation, any diseases which is related to the stomach. Fennel has been used widely to cure that. After studying the last example, which was a fennel, here we come to the end of this module, where by studying all the three videos, you may have learned what is what are the medicinal plants, why they are called as a medicinal plants, and if they are a medicinal plants, and what are the parts of that plants has been used in the preparation of some medicine, some drugs, some cosmetics, or in some recipes. After studying that, you have studied the uses of each and every plant, that how each and every plant in some or the other way can be used in curing some severe diseases or some day-to-day life diseases. So the main motto of studying this unit is to study the common medicinal plants which we may come through in our life in a regular basis, so that you can include it in your diet, and it can be helpful to curing some diseases as well, and to get some traditional medicinal knowledge. So here we come to an end of our module 3. Thank you so much.